This is a story about how my rival. No.
Oh, it is.
You stop. In my ear. This is a story about how my biggest rival became my barber. We first met in my 10th grade year. He's a year above me. We met at a dual meet and we wrestled. He kicked my ass. I don't even remember the score, but he majored me. It was pretty bad. It was my only loss of the season. Junior year comes around. Hot Shot over here is ranked second in our what's called Masters. And
I'm looking over. I can't.
Alright, ranked second in CCS, which is basically the tournament before state. I'm ranked like maybe like 6th. And we wrestled in a dual meet, and I beat him. I beat him bad in front of his entire
1 point.
in front of his entire home crowd.
You about 1
It was embarrassing. You can explain what happened next.
2 weeks later, I pinned him in the first period.
No, but you gotta, bro. You can't just say that. You gotta explain like where it was.
Dude, where it was.
Okay, bro, you f***ing suck at this. At leagues, he comes back and pins me in the first period.
Yeah.
So that was the league tournament. I was the number 1 seed. He was the number 2. He pins me. So now going into CCS, he's now seated above me, and we meet in the quarters. We have probably like the most entertaining match. He literally collide head. Like we definitely both had a concussion after the match.
I beat him with a slick ass move, and I put him on his back again. But I didn't pin him. Almost teched him though.
You did not almost tag me.
You want to check the score?
It was like 12-4. Not almost a tag.
Almost.
That's like halfway to a tag.
Halfway.
I lost in the match that really mattered. At this point, I don't really like him, but like, fast forward into the year, we have a Greco match. So this is our 4th time freaking wrestling this year already. I tech him.
I didn't do Greco.
I teched his ass so bad, you should have seen it. Threw him on his back 3 times. Straight to his back. He had no idea what was happening.
I had no idea.
He was super ducking everybody, and then when he got to me, he got arm span 3 times.
We'll run it back.
You get f***ing tossed.
No, we'll run it back freestyle. See if Fremont will host it. Like,
I tech you, bro. Elijah, how much was I in need for a haircut?
very.
After that Greco match, we both go to the Fargo qualifiers for freestyle. Different weights this time. I was at 113, he was at 120. We both end up qualifying, taking top 3 in the state. And then we meet again at association duels, which is basically like, it's like national duels, except within California. So we duel within our sections. And it's a pretty fun tournament. Like we had oh my God, we had a stacked team that year. Do you remember that year, bro?
Yeah.
Like we had literally one of the most stacked teams, I'd say in the country. Like if you put us up against like some of the best teams in the country, like we would have probably not done that bad. We had Daniel Zepeda, current number 1 in the country. We had both the Cortez twins, both just committed to Cornell, ranked in the country. We had EJ Parco, Stanford commit. We had Daniil, we had Pokey. Pokey didn't end up wrestling in college, but he was raw. Daniil ended up wrestling at Embry-Riddle, which is an NAI. It's like ranked in the nation in NAI right now. Who else do we have? We had Timmy Murabito. We had
Max.
Bro, we had Ruben, who you guys probably know because Ruben's my boy. He wrestles with me at SF State. We had Maximus Martinez, who was a former number 1 in the country. Greco State champs, baby. We got second in freestyle though, but Greco State champs. Oh my God, and yeah, that's how he became my barber, basically. That was the first time he cut my hair. So what, you were like a month into cutting hair?
Yes.
And he decides, hey, you guys should let me cut your hair. The freaking night that we won Greco State, he cuts pretty much half the team's hair. But yeah, no, that was a really fun tournament. I got to meet a lot of guys through there. That tournament's actually how I met Ruben, who you guys obviously know. And he ended up being my roommate in college. So got to make a lot of friends, and we got a lot closer through there to the point where we were like, hey, we should become Fargo roommates. And we did.
Dude, we were cutting everyone there, or I was.
Fargo was pretty fun. He actually cut hair at Fargo too in our dorm. How many people's hair did you cut?
A lot. I made like $200.
He made $200 cutting hair at Fargo.
Yeah.
He was on that grind. But yeah, after that, Elijah officially hung up the shoes, retired, became a coach. I had my senior year, and basically throughout that entire year, I was going to him to cut hair. He fixed my monstrosity that happened after state when my hair was dyed and it was not bleached. It came out orange, and he fixed it. So bad. I remember at Fargo, one of our coaches were like, hey, you're gonna meet people here that might just become your lifelong friends, and Honestly, I met 2 people there that were both my roommates, Tanner and Elijah. And Elijah's cutting my hair. We still stay in contact. Tanner, I ended up rooming with him last year at Fargo, and we still stay in touch. He wrestles at Colorado Mesa. So yeah, that statement was really true. I still remember that to this day. He transformed me.
Alright, quick 360. Funny.
And that's how my biggest rival became my barber and part-time friend.
Yes, part-time.
Part-time.
Alright, thank you.
And I can't stop touching my jaw and it hurts so
Time to
bad.
kick you out now.